Viewer disclaimer. The following content includes interviews where individuals openly share their insecurities, particularly those that stem from social media. These conversations touch on deeply personal and sensitive topics. We kindly and respectfully advise all viewers to approach this content with compassion and an open mind. The people featured in these interviews have shown great courage in expressing parts of themselves that are often difficult to talk about, even more so in front of a camera. Please refrain from any form of judgment or discrimination. We instead invite you to listen, understand, and reflect on the shared experiences, as these stories are meant to foster empathy and raise awareness about an issue that affects many. Thank you for watching with kindness.
Do I have you in my class?
Yes, ma'am.
Good. Do you want to answer this question then?
I always wonder what it would be like to be different than me. Do people openly laugh without thinking? Do they look in the mirror and still dare to sit by it the next day? Why does the smallest silence feel like judgment? Do I feel like this because I am whoever I am? Would it even be better if I were different? So how can I make them accept me? Or should I even try? Do they even care? The careless laughter and the sense of belonging I see every day. Is it just me? Or are they in some way even a sliver like me? So hi Veer. Hello, I'm Angel and you are?
Atul. My name is Morrison.
Hi, I'm Mishti. Okay, sir.
My name is Shaurya.
I'm Purva.
It's nice to meet you.
Hi Angel, good to meet you. I'm Ritik.
Hi, I'm Angel and you are?
I'm Utkarsh.
So I wanted to ask you about insecurities that stem from social media, and if you have them, how do you deal with them?
I feel like they are very common for everybody to have, right? Like a lot of people, you look at something on social media and you see the best parts that somebody chooses to portray of themselves. Like we all say social media as a highlight reel, but I feel like when we are thinking about it from a point of view that sorry, when we are thinking about it from another point of view, where you are on the other end of it, where you are seeing another person enjoying their life, you might compare it to yours in a sense and feel inferior. And I feel like a lot of ways that I deal with that is I remind myself that just because this person is having a good time and they're posting about it, that doesn't mean that they're also not facing their issues.
The one is that I'm skinny, very skinny. I do not have curves. I, like everything. So like seeing these like Instagram models and everything with, like a big.
People do comment a lot about me as I gain a lot of weight than earlier, so it does affect me. But at the end of the day, it's me, myself, so it's just I love myself, whomsoever I am, and I just love posting stuff. So I just post everything for myself and whichever things makes me happy.
I don't have I don't feel insecure from it, but I guess other might, when they show great bodies and such and then living such lavish lives. Me personally, I don't, but for others it might. But I don't know how to deal with them though, since I don't have it.
Sometimes, like when you at some point we are like, "Okay, chalo, theek hai, I can handle it." But when you see it on repeat and repeat, you're like, "Okay, maybe like I don't look as ideal as I want to be." So वो insecurity आता है कि like I'm not jacked up enough or I'm not tall enough. So all that like is there, and dealing with part like personally I try to tune it out after a point कि I'd rather focus on what I have than spending time on this superficial image that people are showing. So that is the dealing with.
People get jealous of sometimes seeing people living better lives than them. So that's the main stem of insecurity from most of these apps, I think. And I think taking breaks, making sure that you are not exceeding the 30 minutes screen limit on these apps, I think they can be helpful. And meditation, being mindful.
Don't you should be confident in yourself. You don't have to worry about how you look in front of the camera or how you should be just yourself. Okay, so I think that should be kept in mind, and that is a very important point you can consider to move away from social media insecurity.
I think we should have a self-control. We should fix up time that we will use social media for this much time only, and after that we will use our other time for more productive work, like studying, etc. if we are a student.
So my second question for you is, do you love yourself? Do you practice self-love?
I think it's definitely a struggle for a lot of people, including me. But in small ways, yeah, like I appreciate myself for who I am.
Food is definitely a big part of it. Yes, I eat very good food and everything. I listen to good music, which tells me that you are beautiful in every way possible.
But these days, I believe that I am not much into it because people have made me feel that I'm not that great, and it's affecting me a lot these days. But in future, I guess I'll be able to work on this.
No. It's just that I don't compare myself to others. Like I only compare to older versions of myself and how I've improved from my own self. Yes, only that.
I try to, it gets hard sometimes, but I still try to focusing on my own strengths. I like to write stuff, so I'm focusing on that. I get some free time. Okay, let's write out some stuff. Let's journal some stuff. Let's write some poems or anything. So that's my personal form of self-love.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Thank
Maybe a lot, but okay, I do.
But sometimes.
Yeah. No, I do it a little too much. So even that's harmful, so I should control it. But yeah, I do.
I do, but sometimes I also feel low and underconfident. That's normal. That's pretty normal. Yeah. So that's actually fine for me. But yeah, I obviously do self-love.
Cup of coffee, go out in a mall and do shopping for myself, or maybe sometimes order food for myself from outside and enjoy it. Yeah.
You're staring.
Sorry.
That day? I can tell you look like you've seen a ghost.
It's every day.
So, who's haunting you?
I don't know. Me? Or no one really.
You're very unsure about everything, aren't you?
I guess.
It's not a bad thing. It's definitely better than assuming the worst immediately.
I honestly do assume the worst sometimes.
About yourself or about others?
Mostly about myself.
Well, people don't really bother thinking much about you or about any person, honestly, because they're so occupied thinking about themselves, you know?
People aren't really what they appear to be, right?
Well, obviously, do you think anybody has any idea about what is happening in their lives?
That's true. I don't know.
Tell me, how many graveyards are full of people who have claimed immortality? Oh, I have a class. It's so nice meeting you, by the way.
Oh, wait!
Yes?
Thank you for that. I really need it.
It's okay, no worries. Bye bye.
We were so close, couldn't run away. 'Cause you were a shadow, and I left you in the shade. I was still running, walking my mistakes. To follow the silence stole my words. I was still fighting for all that you deserve. Although it seems likely that I left before the storm, the truth is I couldn't leave you wanting more. I trust my life to go. All I could find was a goal. I trust my life to go. All I could find was a goal. I'll stay.